semi-final review of the franchise league. The first matchup we've got is Bear Bashers choking on Sunday and losing to Globo Gym in an 11-4 matchup. Apparently I hit 179 on Sunday.
Yes, you hit 179.
Yep.
As a team.
That's not going to do it.
You did have the score a little bit closer than what it turned out to be.
Yeah, I had told the commish at 3:30 on Sunday it was 8-6 Globo Gym, and there were still 2 or 3 categories that I could still win, so I still had a shot as of 3:30 on Sunday. But apparently something happened in the last 2 to 3 hours of the day that totally changed that. So there you go.
Yeah, so I mean, all it takes in these matchups to flip a couple categories, and that's how scores turn out to be the way they were. I mean, 8-7, and you flip 2 or 3 categories. It's not just a 1-point swing. You're essentially flipping 2 points because you're taking one away from one team and giving it to the other team. Very somber today on your review of your team. Do you feel that your season was a waste?
No.
Given the result?
No, absolutely not. I was, like I said, I was in position at 3:30 on Sunday to still get to the championship, so I don't see how you can say that season is a waste. And I'm also, my team is not all aging veterans that are not, you know what I mean? Like it's
Depends who you talk to.
Wow. Now the pitching staff, all those guys are still pretty young, so
Promising pitching staff, if they can stay healthy.
yeah.
Carried by a potential Cy Young Award winner this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, the pitching staff does look promising.
I even have 2 of the best young closers in the league too, and Giles and Iglesias. So I mean, you know what I mean? It's that's really solid there.
I still disagree with you on your offensive philosophies and strategies. I mean, it got you to where you got to. I mean, so that is a testament to your GMing skills on that part. I think if you showed your offensive roster, to a lot of people in the league, you wouldn't get a lot of props for it, which is based on a strategy, which is fine. But ultimately, I still think that that's the strategy that cost you. I mean, I know you say you're not happy, and I know the bench. Trust me, I'm not going to give you the bench champions lines of flags fly forever. I don't give a shit about flags. I only care about this, and that's my bottom line: is you didn't win the regular season, and you came up short in the semis. You come up with 0 money.
Yep, that's true. It's not debatable. So,
your thoughts on Globo Gym as you got to play them in the semifinals, and you played him twice during the regular season. Mm-hmm. Was there anything different that Globo Gym did, or is there anything that you felt was a major change as opposed to these matchups, from the matchups previously versus the matchup you just had?
I will give him props. He made fantastic moves this whole week. He needed, think about it. He picked up Olsen. That was huge.
He's hot.
The
Gibson pickup,
which is funny because you should see how well Gibson pitched for him and how poorly he pitched for me when I picked him up on Sunday. I was just trying to get extra strikeouts.
Right.
But
right.
So it didn't. But.
So the one thing that you kind of, this is what I'm getting at. I mean, you can talk about stats and you can't control guys that do this, but the one thing that you hung your hat on all season was the fact that you were making good moves, good pickups, you were making good starting lineup decisions and stuff, and the one thing that kind of got you to where you are is kind of what let you down this week, and you kind of got out GM'd.
I did. I will admit that I got out GM'd.
Yeah.
But how many weeks is Globo Gym going to have 64 innings at a 1.97 ERA and a 0.92 whip?
Correct.
And his pitching stat's not that good. He just had a really good week. These things happen.
No, I agree.
I mean, it's
those ERA and whips would have been good enough for 2 points in my matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So anyway, he moves on, and who does he face?
Well, and again, ironically, I guess as we said doing the documentary, and it is a little sad, we are a little sad that we won't have our, spoiler alert, championship matchup that we were talking about.
Not going to happen.
Team V in a weekend comeback, despite the baiting text from Ben's champions, which I didn't respond to on purpose.
What did he say?
Oh, weren't you paying attention to every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? I can't believe the Bob's score. I wonder if Team Z is going to do anything about this. Or wow, what a weekend Zips is having. Yeah. Dude, seriously? Like, that just goes to show you don't pay attention all year. I'm a weekend team. We're weekend warriors. That's what we do. Anyways, so I was losing all week. And I had kind of something happen in the middle of the week that I thought was ironic because being as I do talk to Zips almost every day with the family relation, he was very adamant, Bear Bashers, that he wanted to bring up topics for the meeting because he's not happy with certain categories. Mm-hmm. And it involves 2 pitching categories. Can you guess which 2 pitching categories they are?
I'm going to go with complete game shutouts.
Correct. He doesn't think they're relevant. Mm-hmm. They don't matter in matchups.
Yeah.
See Corey Kluber, free agent fodder for that one. No, honestly, what happened was his team didn't hit over the weekend. Mine did.
Even with the complete game shutout, you still would have been 7-6 if you take those out of
Correct. So. He miscalculated he thought he was going to win strikeouts on Sunday, and he didn't start a third guy. But ultimately, that's what cost him was the fact that I caught him in wins and flipped the category, and the complete game shutouts. So basically, it was my pitching because my offense was awful. I mean, he won runs. He won runs. It was funny. He won all the categories that I normally win. He hit 332 for the week.
Right, that's really good. But Team D's offense wasn't awful. It was below average, but it wasn't awful.
I hit 265.
Yeah, 265 isn't awful.
Correct.
It's not. I mean, it's not like you hit 235.
It's not Bear Bashers-esque. I agree. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle there.
Hey! Look how good Globo Gym only hit 231 last week.
And for anybody that was actually paying attention, which I'm sure none of you were, home runs and RBIs were separated by 1 home run and 1 RBI. Now, why did it get so close? He had Ryan Zimmerman in the Sunday night game, and he needed Ryan Zimmerman to hit 3 home runs and to drive in, I think, 4 RBIs to flip categories. What did Ryan Zimmerman do?
I don't know.
He had 2 home runs, drove in 3 RBIs.
Wow.
So it was dramatic if you're paying attention, but we know how this league is. It's all about me league, so nobody was paying attention, so some of you are going to be surprised by this. Other than that, I'm excited to make it to the championship, but not feeling good about it. My quote-unquote stars are not being stars. When you have Altuve hit 250 for a week, I can't do anything with that. Upton's hitting 250. Yelich hit 100 for the week. Trout hit 200 for the week.
Right.
Like, these are my guys that carry me, and they're actually struggling. It's not just a week; it's been the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm nervous.
We'll talk about what happened last night, but
whoa! Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But going into the matchup, my thoughts were that it would be a close victory out of Team D because of Team D's pitching. I do not think that Globo Gym, as good as his team was last week, that he's going pitching-wise, that he will get that again this week.
He has two starters this week, which I think is going to make a difference because I have none.
Well, that leads us into the Monday night.
Okay. Am I going to get questioned like I got questioned in the text thread?
Well, it's not a question. It's just it's a fact.
Okay.
Globo Gym had 24 at-bats. You had 8. That's not great for you. And I'm not saying you could have done anything to change that.
I could have picked up guys.
Well, that's the biggest reason why right now it's a 9-3 Globo lead. Now, obviously, it's just Monday. You know, there's only been 1 day played, but giving up 16 at-bats on day 1 does not bode well for you.
And that's interesting. And, maybe this is a little bit of cockiness or arrogance. People are going to take it however they want, but again, I'm allowed to run my team how I want, and I'm going to go back to last Monday. Okay?
Yeah.
I had 3 guys play last Monday. I got 1 run, 2 singles, an RBI, and I hit 182. The team I played against had 8 guys play. He had 5 runs, 5 singles, a double, a triple, a homer, 7 RBIs, a stolen base, and hit 296 on Monday. I don't get caught up in one day stats, buddies. Okay? One day stats. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I think I was down a hell of a lot more after that last Monday than I am today. So I'm happy with the way it turned out. For me, in my opinion, this was a mistake by Globo Gym. He should be killing me more than that. He didn't get anything.
Yeah, he has 4 stolen bases on Monday. He's probably 1 stolen bases. That's a lot of stolen bases to make up.
Is he going to play Jacoby Ellsbury the rest of the week? Because that's half of them. And just like every 3 weeks, he's back. Is he going to play Jacoby Ellsbury every day this week?
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably not. I doubt it.
I don't know. He should. The way his offense hit 231.
It was
last
interesting
week.
because Jacoby Ellsbury was a guy I was going to pick up for Monday, and I chose Jed Lowry.
Did he have like 3 stolen bases last night?
2.
I
He had
don't
2.
even know.
He had 2, so he had half of them. Ryan Braun stole 1, and I believe Marte stole the other one. But 4 stolen bases, yeah, it's a lot. But if he doesn't steal any bases the rest of the week, like I said, Binky, I know you're so excited. So, yeah, he had a great first day, but was it as good as Zips last week? Nope.
Guess not.
No. So I'm not worried. I'm not, I got the text, you should have picked guys up. I can't believe you're saving all your moves. Why would I use them now? He's already used 3 moves. And we're on Tuesday. I got 7 bullets to fire. And some people are going to say, well, if you wait too late, why? I'm not going to wait till Sunday, dummies. Correct. If I wait till Sunday to make 7 moves, I'm an idiot. It's not going to be till Sunday. So I'm happy. I even got a save and a hold last night, which was huge for me. So
it's big.
Today's the big day. He has 4 starting pitchers going.
Yeah.
To my 2. That's going to set the tone. So we'll see what happens.
Will that put you in a situation where you have to churn to get some starting pitchers to catch up? Or you just have to wait and see how they do?
I don't like to churn because for those of you that haven't figured out all year, I'm still winning strikeouts throwing 6 guys.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to do it now. Because you already told me how many guys did he have start last night?
He had none.
Oh, he didn't have any?
No, he has 4 tonight.
But he has 4 tonight. Okay.
Right.
Well, then maybe. Yeah,
Bob,
have a chance then.
Correct. I still threw more innings than my opponent last week, and I didn't pick up a starting pitcher.
Well, yeah, because Bob was.
I'm sorry, I picked up 1. That's incorrect. I picked
Zips
up 1.
didn't pick up a starter, though, did he?
No.
So
No.
that's part of
Well,
the
he has
reason.
more starting pitchers than me to begin with, so
Yeah.
he already knew he was going to potentially throw more than me. It's all about the quality, boys and girls, the quality. So I don't know. Like I said, my prediction that you gave with the way that my team is hitting and the way his team is hitting, I would have predicted a Globo Gym victory.
Okay. So there you go. Some in-depth analysis.
It should be exciting.
So what do you think? Are we
Thinking.
are we going to do a recap next week of?
I think we do a big recap. I think we do a championship recap. I think we do a season recap.
Oh my gosh, this sounds like a lot of work. I don't know if I can do all this.
I think you'll have time. And I think we do a... Do you want to do a bold predictions for 2018?
Yeah, I guess so. If it'll be the last show, so yeah, we can do that.
Unless the viewers want us to do 2 more. I mean, we could just do a championship wrap-up and a season wrap-up and then do a 2018 predictions video.
Oh no, we could ask them to vote, but then we would get 1 vote.
Well, I guess we'll leave it up to that voter. So voters, it's up to you. Do you want us to do 2 more videos or do you want us to do just 1 more?
Yeah.
We'll either wrap everything up next week or we can do a championship/season wrap-up followed by a 2018 preview kind of thoughts video.
Yeah.
We'll leave it up to you. We'll look for votes. Either post it on the website or send us text messages.
All right.
And I will leave you with one last jab. Since I know you're already down, I want to make sure you stay down. By the way, in the championship matchup, Globo Gym would have to roster 2, almost 3 potential prospects on his roster this week because they're up in the majors. But because of the farm system way we have it, he's able to not have to worry about that.
Okay. Well, then hopefully you lose, and then you can think about that stupid rule that you just put in place and made him beat you.
Thank goodness for the farm system.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up. Hockey starting. Let's go Flyers.